Welcome, travelers, to Spotlight on New York City for MVP New York, publishers of In and Wear New York magazines, Wear Guestbook New York, QG New York Split Guide, and In New York Maps.
Welcome to another exciting episode of Spotlight on New York City. We're your hosts, Kathleen Heaney
and Rebecca Gaiman. We have a really busy itinerary today, but with some great stops along the way.
Let's get going.
Definitely. Let's go.
We just had a delicious breakfast in Rockefeller Center at Rock Center Cafe. I am stuffed.
We dined on crepes, fresh fruit, and sipped on cappuccinos right by NBC Studios.
Now let's work off all that food with some retail therapy at Modell's. Rebecca and I are here in the sports mecca of Times Square, the Modell's flagship store. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to do some serious shopping.
And I'm ready to have some serious fun. I heard there's a basketball hoop in here and punching bags downstairs.
I'm pumped. Let's go.
This is the coolest New York City court that I've ever seen, and there's so much to shop for.
Sneakers, shorts, t-shirts, what more could you need?
I love all the great clothes here. Super sporty and super chic.
I go to the gym not only to feel good, but now I'm gonna look good too. Did you know that you can save big on Yankees tickets right here in the store? Upstairs, they sell same-day tickets for 50% off. That's a great deal.
And the prices at this store are a knockout. We're here with Michael Tirado, General Manager of Modell's Times Square.
Michael, this seems like a great place to get fresh kicks. Tell me a little bit about your sneaker selection.
Oh wow, our selection is phenomenal here. And every day we are continually getting new and exciting shoes. We have a phenomenal running wall that boasts some of the best running and technology shoes available on the market. Wow. We have sneakers that are going to help you either push in your blow or push out the energy to help you run longer and faster. Or we even have shoes that are going to help basketball players with their vert. So we really have a wide selection of footwear that's really going to help out with whatever the needs of the fitness person and what they're looking for.
Well, I'm in sneaker shopping heaven, but I heard you have interactive events as well?
Absolutely, we do have interactive events. We have an MC program where we'll be greeting customers and getting them to do some interactive things like maybe shoot foul shots, you know, earn discounts for them or even for the whole store depending on the event. So yeah, we do have some exciting stuff.
So there's games going on in the store all the time?
Yes, all the time. We have games, we have events, we have different things to just kind of, you know, show a little excitement, show why we are, you know, the world's greatest sporting store.
Right.
That's awesome. Michael, thank you so much for having us here today. It has been so fun hanging out.
Thank you for coming. We really appreciate it, and we hope that you continue to shop with us.
We just got back from the ride, which departed from Times Square's Marriott Marquis. I have never seen the city like this before. The ride turned all of Midtown Manhattan's hotspots into a stage. The onboard performers were spectacular. It was exhilarating, but now I'm exhausted. I'm ready for some lunch. Let's go.
So here we are at the acclaimed Benjamin Steakhouse, located right in between the New York Public Library and Grand Central Terminal. And let me tell you, between the Corinthian columns, the 10-foot fireplace, and the soaring ceilings, this place certainly deserves to be called a landmark in its own right.
Today we're joined by Executive Chef Arturo McLeod and Manager Cynthia George. Chef Arturo, tell us a little bit about your culinary background.
My culinary background, I've been in the kitchen for about 35 years. 20 of that years was at Peter Luger.
I hear nothing but rave reviews about Benjamin Steakhouse. Tell me a little bit about the signature dishes that keep people coming back time and time again.
Number one is our dry aged porterhouse. All the steaks are aged in-house for 28 days. We add to that some kosher salt. That's what makes it unique here at Benjamin Steakhouse.
What are some of the fish options here at the steakhouse?
Fish options, we have the Chilean sea bass that everybody raves about. We have the tuna, we have the salmon. It's also, that is grilled with a nice sauce invented in the house.
So Cynthia, you've been here for a few years. The food is delicious. The space is gorgeous. But what makes this truly a celebrity hotspot?
Well, you know, people oftentimes hear about us because of our Peter Luger pedigree, and eventually, you know, word got on about our exceptional service, the cool, sexy atmosphere. I mean, we have the cozy leather banquettes. It's very Frank Sinatra-esque, you know. So, I mean, but once, you know, again, once they get here, it's really the exceptional service, and, you know, it's very very individual. I mean, you don't have to be, you know, Chris Noth or Hilary Duff to get that star treatment, and that's really what keeps people coming back.
Well, I love what you've done with the place. Are you gonna spread Benjamin's anywhere else?
Actually, we are opening up another Benjamin's Steakhouse.
Great!
Exciting.
Great.
It's going to be in Westchester at 610 West Hartsdale, right in White Plains. It's a great space. I mean, we're all very excited about it, and of course, Arturo McLeod over here is going to be executive chef at the helm up there, so great steaks to come.
Everything here looks so delicious. Thank you so much for having us today. Let's make a toast to all of this wonderful food at Benjamin's Steakhouse.
Thank you,
Cheers and
cheers.
cheers. Bon appetit.
Enjoy.
That was a delicious lunch.
Yes.
But before we head over to Tribute WTC, I think we deserve a little bit of pampering.
Definitely. And you know, I heard Graceful Services gives one phenomenal massage. Let's check it out.
Let's go. Rebecca and I are here in Gallery 5, the final gallery of the Tribute WTC Visitor Center. Behind us are messages of love and inspiration written by visitors who were moved by the images and quotes in the museum upstairs. Today we're joined by Lee Ayelpi and Desiree Boucher of the Visitor Center. Lee, you're co-founder of the Tribute WTC Visitor Center. Can you give us a little bit of background about the inspiration for starting the Visitor Center?
Sure. You know, before we moved down here, I guess we went through life just thinking about what happened on 9/11. When we moved our office down to this location, it became different. We saw people that were walking around the area, some people not knowing where they are. Is this the World Trade Center? So the thought came by watching these people. The Tribute Center's become a person-to-person history. It reflects on the people that were lost that day. We become their voices. Our guides, our docents have become their voices. Our guides get a chance to talk about their experience because they were all affected by 9/11. They come from what we call the 9/11 community.
And Desiree, now, you're not exactly a tour guide. Tell us a little bit about what you do on your tours.
Well, the tours have about 5 or 6 stops, and we begin here, and they're all outside and go into the World Financial Center. And as Lee said, they're person-to-person history. I have a story I need to share, and each tour is led by a lead and a support. And on the tour, we will tell our stories. We do tell what happened to us that day, what happened here in New York, as well as Shanksville and at the Pentagon. It's the September 11th story, and we do tell it.
And how do you feel that experience enhances this really powerful site for visitors who were here, people who weren't here?
Well, a lot of people, everybody experienced it worldwide. Everybody experienced September 11th. So when we do our tours and we tell our stories, a lot of the visitors will come up to us and say, well, I was here and this is what I did. I put on the TV, I couldn't believe what I was seeing. They need to tell their story.
Lee and Desiree, thank you so much for sharing your experiences with us today at Tribute WTC. When you're in downtown Manhattan, there are so many places to visit. Tribute WTC should definitely be on that list. This is not only a place of history, but it's a place of enlightenment, education, and ultimately a message of hope that everyone can relate to. Thank you so much for joining us on another episode of Spotlight in New York City. I hope you had as much fun as we did.
And of course, follow us on Twitter, friend us on Facebook, and of course, check us out at mvpny.net.
See you next time!